Welcome back to the House of Higashi Art.
I'm Mr. Higashi.
And I'm Mrs. Higashi. This week is a very important week in the House of Higashi. This week is Golden Week.
Golden Week is a combination of Japanese holidays that all happen at the same time. They start at the end of April and go through the first week of May.
Today we are going to talk about Children's Day. Children's Day takes place on the 5th of May, and, well, it means that families celebrate their children.
To celebrate, each family member hangs a colorful fish windsock called a Koinobori from their house.
Do the colors mean anything?
Yes, the colors represent which family member it is. The black stands for the father, and it's usually the largest of the fish. Underneath it you would hang a red one, or pink, which represents the mother, and then below that would be all of the children in age order. And those usually go in order: blue, green, yellow. And then there can be other colors under there, but usually there's just a couple. Today, we're going to make one of these, but out of paper. Here's what we'll need: colorful construction paper, a paper tube, string, scissors, a hole puncher, glue sticks, a marker, a pencil, a wooden dowel, some googly eyes, probably just 2 of them, and some tissue paper to use as streamers. First thing we need to do is select a couple pieces of paper of the color you want your fish to be. I picked blue and green. What did you pick, Mrs. Higashi?
I picked red and pink because I'm the mother in the family.
And what we're going to do is we're going to take the paper tube and we're going to use this colored paper to create our scales. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your tube down and trace it on the paper and make about 7 circles of each color. Once you have them both, go ahead and cut all the circles out.
All right, now we're going to cut these circles in half.
Perfect. All of these cut out half circles are going to be our fish scales. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper tube and our glue stick, go ahead and open it up and have it stick out a little bit. And we're going to take our scales and you're going to just put glue on the back of them. Rub it on them really well. Then you're going to stick it so the curved part goes down towards the bottom and hangs off just a little bit. You got to hold it for a minute to make sure it sticks there. And then you're going to go all around with one layer, putting each one next to the one before it. For the first layer, you should fit about 4 scales. For the second layer, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put glue on it, but this time, we want it to overlap a little bit in between where the other layer scales met. And you're going to go all around this one. Now that you have your second layer on there, you're just going to repeat the process all the way up to the top of the tube. So you're going to rotate your colors, or you can just do any colors, but you want to fill them in all the way up. I'm already seeing my glue is rubbing off or peeling off here, so I might have to put more on there, hold it for a little bit longer. Let's go ahead. Here are the tubes all covered up. And we discovered that we didn't put enough, or didn't cut enough circles out, so we had to add just a few extra. But that's not a problem. All right, what do we do next, Mrs. Higashi?
Well, we need to put some streamers at the bottom of our koi fish to be like tail fins.
Okay, let's go ahead and grab a few of those from the side.
So I used, we had some extra tissue paper for wrapping things. And so just cut some strips out of that. And we're going to glue a little end of our strip and stick it on the bottom inside of our koi fish. So it sort of goes down and flows at the bottom.
All right, let's do it. There you have it, boys and girls. Now, Mr. Higashi has a couple of googly eyes over here. 2 for you, Mrs. Higashi,
Thank you.
and 2 for me. And if you don't have googly eyes, you can use just 2 white circles with a black dot drawn on it out of paper. But we're going to glue these onto the side of our fish, one on each side. You don't want to put them next to each other. That'll make your fish look a little derpy. So make sure you do one.
One on one side
And
and
then-
turn it around.
And if you're not sure, just look at it from above and align it. Bloop, 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 bloop. And let's go ahead and take a hole puncher. You've got one over there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And under the eyes and above the eyes, so on the other side, make 2 holes through the tube. One. 2. And what's going to go in those holes, Mrs. Higashi?
Yarn.
Yarn!
Yay,
We
yarn.
got it.
Oh, perfect.
So let's just go ahead and put that in there.
Go straight through.
Yep, I'm just going to go straight through and tie it. I like to do it double knot. And then on the other side, same thing. Yeah, we can cut it shorter if we need to.
Perfect. It will blow in the wind nicely.
It will. The last thing we can do is if we were making a family one, we could take a dowel and we would tie our string on the end of the dowel, depending where you wanted it. So Mrs. Higashi and I could have our fish on the same stick. We'll do this and we'll show you in just a moment.
So here is our final product. Mr. Higashi, Mrs. Higashi, and we'll add 2 more for our children.
And that's all for today. Make sure you join us for our next episode, where we talk about more Japanese art and a little bit more about Golden Week. Bye.